Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of It's Clear to See. And it's clear to see because it is clear to see. Um, Today I want to talk about something that's on my mind. It's about um, the unemployment problem that's been going on forever and ever and ever. I mean, can you believe that this problem is still existing today? The reason I'm talking about it is because of the elections which is now coming up, and we got the same thing, the same old songs being sung over and over again. We're going to create jobs, we're going to increase social welfare, drop food parcels off and t-shirts and take them to the stadiums and all that hogwash all over again. And, what do they say? Play it again, Sam. So it's one of those things all over again. And I was thinking about if they were sincere about creating jobs, it would be the easiest thing to actually do. The easiest thing. I mean, first of all, let's just have a look at what they did so that we can see who we're dealing with. Okay. They bring in the unions go all crazy and fundamentally put an end to massive industries. I mean, the textile industry in South Africa was one of the biggest industries in the country, and we were a proper player on the world stage. Rex Trueform in the Cape, the Cape Coloured people were exceptionally good at textiles, making clothes. In my family, most of my family were involved in textiles, in factories, working with pattern graders and all these things. But as a result of the unions and the emergence of China, we just basically, people didn't want to manufacture here anymore. The wages were too high, minimum wages that they come with, and the working conditions, and every 5 minutes everyone's striking and go slow and tools down, and basically treating, the unions get the people, the workers, to treat the company as an enemy instead of celebrating the employer. He's the guy that's keeping everyone in a job, including the unions. Anyway, so we close all our factories down because it's not viable anymore, because of the unions and the cost of things, etc. And we give all our jobs to China. And then we give all our minerals and our raw materials and everything to China, and then China manufactures it and then sells it back to us, and then we charge them a duty, and our people are unemployed and their people are all employed. And the unions carry on, and people just losing their jobs more and more and more. And China have no labor laws. They have child workers, what do they call them, sweatshops, and all of those things. So we go like moral high ground, minimum wage, this law, that law, you must have this workman's compensation, blah, 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 lots of bureaucracy. And then we buy our stuff from somebody that's got no bureaucracy, no morals, no standards, no ethics, no nothing, and then that's fine. And then our people are unemployed and their people are all employed. We lose all the skills. How many people would have been skilled today if our factories didn't close down the way that they did? But here we go again. Now they're going to create. There's no, look here, artificial intelligence, robotics, all of these things are designed to reduce jobs. And this is where everyone gets it wrong. Is go like, how can we afford to reduce jobs? We need production and we need this. What you don't understand is that the United Nations Agenda 2030 is to reduce the world population to 1 billion. We're now on 8.5 billion. So We're not getting, they're not going to need all these workers when the world population is down to 1 billion. The Georgia Guidestones, I mean, the Rosicrucians, they put on the Georgia Guidestones that they want it to be, the world population to be 500 million people. That's a half a billion. How many people need to die? And when you look at that, then you can understand why they can look at electric cars and all the stuff makes sense. They don't need as much farms, and they don't need, there's so many things that can be reduced when your world population has come down from 8.5 billion to 500,000 or 1 billion. So then you can understand it in context, you know. And maybe that's where it all is, because the whole idea is that by 2030, you will all own nothing and you will be happy owning nothing. So the only way I can look at that is that you're going to lose everything, you're going to be in a lot of debt, and they will wipe your debt out, and that's why you will be happy when you own nothing, because you will be thinking, oh, they're going to do this to me, they're going to do that to me, they're going to do this to me. They won't, because they'll wipe your debt out. It'll be an indemnity, and you'll say, thank you, thank you. And what's more, they're going to say, well, you don't have to move out of your house either, except it's no longer your house, and you may have to share your house, and etc., etc. Who knows where they're going with this whole thing. So yeah, I just thought to myself, let me talk to the people and just express what's on my heart about these ridiculous promises of employment. The promising employment with this hand, on the other hand, actively taking jobs from the people. Actively. I mean, the banks, it's not going to be much longer. There's going to be no walk-in banks, I can tell you that now. And so it's going, and they give us another shock with another pandemic. You know, they can destroy the balance that we have. If the people are compliant and obedient, we've got to see through the lies, we've got to see clearly. Thanks a lot. Ciao.